Of course, I feel the need to reiterate how important it is to not advocate for tyranny, but to say that, of course, it's in a sense an instinct to break it down. Break it down completely to its smallest incremental parts, and then we turn those parts into proteins and enzymes that we can combine with our enzymes, and then combine with our cell, then our cell turns it into energy. And then our cells work together to make tissue, which is working together to make organs. Organs make systems make up the human body. Human body is within its own field of aura that is that radiates, and there's many different fields, layers, many different auric fields, many different sizes, colors, and they expand very, very large. Now the chakra system is also glowing in this auric field, and then a bunch of other stuff. The point is the fact that we're sick of this tyranny, and I have a lot of patience not being. It's just it's just this constant deliberate manipulation that I know is going on, and I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of, and I hate beating a dead horse here because it's already known, especially if when listeners already know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure they do. But I'm sick of this deliberate nonsense of radical Islam doing nonsense, retardation, divide and conquer, because nobody wins that way. All right. You're suffering. And what can be done is you can help develop, and exist in a society that's totally free from any type of oppression at all. What we can see in Winterview, especially with our mind, which is what it's there for, not to eliminate, but to combine, communicate, and to connect. It's important that we use our extrasensory perception, especially when it comes to leading and seeing into what could be the leading of human destiny, because that's what's important to be involved in. And also, it's important to raise ourselves to the higher level of consciousness in which we exist in. I'm hearing many other extrasensory things. My ears are really keen, and I can already tell that for some reason, and I know this to be true. There's more things to my voice. I'm hearing more things in my voice than what I've heard before. Is what I'm saying. There's absolutely, of course, a higher consciousness to connect all the possible, of course, imaginations that actually work into fruition. Because, thoughts have magnetic energy, electromagnetic pull, electromagnetic force, electromagnetic energy, alright? And that's science. It's been proven. I don't want to go into that, but, the science is going to be revealed to that reason very quickly. I'd like to reiterate, of course, the importance of more types of sciences and technologies that have been kept secret because of a very stupid system called tyranny, which is very weak and falling and crumbling as we speak. Because why? Because tyranny does not work on the side of the people. We the people who actually connect, who actually want to prosper and promote prosperity for the very future generations that we live and support and defend and care for and nurture and love. It's important that we do that, of course, not only to the level that we understand, but to the highest level. And we do that, of course, it's kind of obvious. The point is that, also, the point is that we also know that, Mother Nature's on our side. Meditating with plants also helps, just being with plants, singing to them, dancing with them, any sort of things. All of that positivity, how that energy goes into stuff things. All goes into wonderful things. Ideas, prosperity, creativity, all that stuff really, really goes greatly in the long run. What I mean to say is tyranny does not stand a chance. I'm sick of it. I really am. And I'm not afraid of anything at this point, really. I'm so sick of the false confidence that radiates from corrupt politicians, from illegal immigrants that are known criminal rapists, murderers, and from radical Islamists who want to divide and conquer for a reason that's detrimental to themselves and to the location that they're at. You do the opposite, you know? There's so much prosperity you can't even understand it. You can't even comprehend it. There's going to be so much heavenly ness in your midst that, I mean, there's so much heavenly potential once we get past all this nonsense, which isn't that hard. I mean, it's a sense of mental clarity itself to be able to have the intuition to clearly understand at a gut level that this is a wonderful thing that's worth working towards. And that's the wonderful thing, is that it's not a chore. It's not necessarily even just like going through the motions, which, you know, we kind of do, but it's like we are so in tune. It's like our mind is in tune with the will of the desire to make it happen. It's like our bodies just go through the motions, like we're able to, because it's like muscle memory, all right? It's muscle memory to fight tyranny, for one, but to not to just fight tyranny, but to win. It's all about the victory, because that's what we've been having for years now. So be aware of that. Also for, you know, once again, next level advancement, because once again, this is happening at an accelerated rate. Human consciousness expansion cannot be limited to the limited ideologies of human advancement, human evolution. Death is falling away. You know, there's going to be less death. There's going to be less killing, and then before you know it, there's going to be no killing. There are more creative ways to create endless prosperity that it is so mind-blowingly obvious that it's just going to be a thing of the past. Like, it's just not going to hold in the vibration. We're going to be in another vibration, a higher vibration. And so we're doing that. I mean, that's what we can do. That's what we are alive for, to be in and to radiate and to pretty much manifest with our thoughts and our being. I'm so happy and so satisfied that I continue to do the work that I've done and to continue to work towards it. That's the awesome thing. That's like being aware that we're not necessarily living in the past, we're not necessarily living in the future, but we're aware of the insight that provides us being able to know how to work in the present, to be aware of the co-creative responsibilities that we have to establish a more advanced civilization that transforms itself into a galactic society, which of course does not include radical extremists, killing, murdering, raping, and lack of peace, but does the exact opposite. It creates stability, sustainability, higher consciousness, communication, peace, prosperity, sustainability, stability. See how I'm repeating that? You know, because stability just tends to breed more stability. Freedom, independence, liberty, and absolute grandioseness of the revelation of all that is, really. I mean, there's so much we don't know. So the beauty of that is, you know, that we get to work towards it. You know, there's so much more beauty in the universe. You know, it's like God is so much to show us. Just imagine how much. Oh my goodness, it's just gonna be beautiful. So of course, this is only the beginning. It's an exciting time to be working towards it, and we know it's exciting because we're on the right side of history. Thank you. God bless America, and God bless the U.S. Constitution, Bill of Rights, and all the things that make us protected, safe, defended, and, you know, continue to be working on tenaciously as the leaders toward the new renaissance that we're in right now, working towards. Duh. We're creators, and I mean that in the seriousness. I am so excited that this is an absolute. Yeah, there we go. It's an absolute. It's a term that is absolutely true. It's an absolute.